3 wins out of 3 for Michael Carrick. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Under Ruben Amorim, we didn't even manage 2 wins back-to-back for over a year. But under Michael Carrick, his first 3 games in charge, and there are 3 wins back-to-back. Not just any wins. These are 3 wins against Arsenal, Man City, and now Fulham at home. Listen, this was a different game to the Man City and Arsenal game. It was a different game. It was a game against a team that we are expected to impose ourselves on. It was a game against a team that we are expected to have more possession, expected to dominate at home. And let's be honest, guys, we didn't really do that. We didn't do that. This was a tight game. In some respects, you could argue, not certain, but argue this was a more difficult game than the Man City and Arsenal game. Think about it. We beat Man City convincingly 2-0. It was a convincing victory. Man City didn't have a shot on goal until the second half. In fact, they had 1 shot on goal, I think, the whole game. Against Arsenal, we scored 3 goals. And Arsenal's goals came from a set piece, a lucky set piece in the end, a corner, right, that went in, and an own goal. Arsenal didn't have that many opportunities. They didn't have that many chances to score. However, against Fulham had a good amount of the ball. Fulham had a goal ruled out for offside. Fulham could feel that, or at least argue that they had more of the possession, more of the territorial advantage in this game. And the way the game panned out, I felt we were more in danger to lose this game than the game against Arsenal and Man City. Why? Why is that? Is it because we're playing against a team that has a low block system, or at least a more low block system, harder to break down that team? Against Arsenal and Man City, while we didn't really play counter-attacking, I wouldn't say it was counter-attacking, but we sat deep for most of the game and we allowed them to have the ball. The stat is the stat, guys. The stat is out there. When we have less of the ball as a football team, we score. When we have more of the ball, we don't. We are still very much a transition team. However, the goal we scored today, guys, I think the second goal we scored today, where we built up from the back, we held on to the ball, we pinned Fulham back, we had possession. Because in the first half, what really frustrated me in the first half was the lack of responsibility on the ball. We gave the ball away too much in the first half. Way too much. Bruno and Brandon Mbeumo were 2 of the main culprits, in my opinion. Just giving the ball away. In the first half, Bruno with his hero ball, and Brandon Mbeumo just not being able to hold the ball up, not really being able to play with his back to goal as effectively as our other strikers. And I did think about this in the build-up to the game, and I said to myself, the first 2 games where we played more on the counter, more on the transition, more low block, it was a game for Brandon Mbeumo to run in behind. But this game where Fulham are expected to be the team that play more in a transition, and we're going to be up against a low block, this might be a game for Benjamin Šeško. And I still believe this was a game for Benjamin. I think we should have started Benjamin Šeško today. Carrick's going to have to drop Ahmad or Brandon Mbeumo eventually. He's going to have to drop one of them. He's going to have to. And when Šeško came on, I think he had a great impact. He should have scored with his header, and it's something he needs to work on. He's going to win a lot of headers. And for me, he doesn't score enough. He should have scored a header. But the goal that he scored, listen, Bruno didn't have a great first half, but the second half of Bruno was really good. Really good from Bruno. That dummy from Bruno and that pullback, that goal from Šeško, beautiful goal. Cunha's goal, my word, Cunha's goal was amazing. I think there's a stat out there that Cunha has scored and assisted in every single one of Michael Carrick's games. Every single one. Casemiro, take a bow. The first goal, take a bow. Absolutely immense today. Him and Kobe were great today, but Casemiro, goal, and an assist for Cunha's goal. Uncle Cass, you will be missed. Absolutely missed. Thank you, Casemiro. So many times this guy's come up with the goods, won us the game or scored a goal in an important game as a defensive midfielder. He's such an important threat at set pieces, Casemiro. So, all in all, the question I want to ask everybody is, what does this result mean? We know what it means, but what does the performance say to you? Where do you put this performance and how do you contextualize this performance? We've been saying that, cool, yes, the team, the players can raise their game against City, against Arsenal, etc. That's good. But what are we going to do against a low block team? What are we going to do against a mid-table team? Well, we've seen it. We've seen it. Is this good enough? Are you happy? Does this performance show you that we still have a long way to go? Some players kind of reverted back to type in some moments in this game, which was frustrating for me. But what was your opinion on this game? Did Fulham deserve more than what they got? Are we going to get top 4? Maybe even top 3? We saw the Aston Villa result. Let me know. Comment below, guys. Get the conversation flowing as usual. Subscribe if you are new. Like the video. Share this with fellow football fans, Manchester United fans, people who like to think deeply about football. Let me know your thoughts as usual, guys. Big up yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.